Well, champ, we are backstage at UFC 310. Shavkat and Ian Garry just went toe-to-toe. Shavkat was the winner. Did you agree with the decision? How did you have it scored?
Yeah, it was really close. I thought he pulled it off. I think the 2 rounds, the 3 rounds was the right call. Man, that choke was very close with Ian at the end. I was like, man, again, the MVP fight, so close. But come on, Charles, help him.
Charles was definitely cornering him. I was watching him. They were giving as much advice as possible. You know, let's go back to this fight. I mean, your expectations for it, what were they? And then specifically in those first couple of rounds, were you surprised that they were a little hesitant?
No, I think the fact that they both trained together before, I think that played a big part in it. And also, Shavkat hasn't fought in a while, so this is the first time coming back in a year. This is his first 5-round fight, so now he knows how it feels in 5 rounds. So I think for him, it was like, all right, I don't want to go super hard early because I don't know how I'm going to be in the 4th and 5th round. So that was my thoughts of the whole thing, but you never know. They both could have just been out of shape.
How did you feel in terms of being impressed? Were there moments in this fight where you were impressed by what either man was able to do?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely an impressive fight from Ian, right? Because he defended a lot of the takedowns. He didn't get taken down. A lot of people thought it was going to be in there, get washed. They thought he was going to get taken down, subbed. He got tapped in practice, right? But the way that Shavkat had his entrances and decided to manage the fight instead of going for the finish, where I was a little bit surprised. I thought he was going to go for the finish a lot earlier, but I think that he played the game plan strategy type role. And like I said, for myself, the only thing I saw is that I win, regardless of when it is, how it's going to be. I knew that I was going to be able to beat both of them, whoever came out on top. But after watching it, getting another 5 rounds of seeing it, now I know that it's going to be a fight for me that I'm going to walk through.
So you're facing Shavkat. First things first, let's talk about what it might look like on the feet, because that's where the fight starts. I mean, in terms of the striking, where do you feel like that matches up?
I think I'm a better striker. I think I'm better everywhere. People will sit there and call me a grappler, but in the Leon fight, I outstruck him. He was supposed to be the best striker in the division, and then I walked him down and broke him on the feet and on the ground. I had 100 more strikes than him. So people could say what they want to say, but I think I am the best striker in the division. And the way that I fight, it's different than the rest of these guys. So it's hard for these guys to catch reads on me, figure me out until you see me in front of you. And then when you see me in front of you, it's already too late because I'm hitting you.
It's the pace and the pressure also about your performances that really seems to sometimes throw your opponents off. You know, when you see an approach like Shavkat's tonight, I mean, are you thinking in your head, like, I would just keep going?
100%. I want to give him those times to rest, right? There's times when he's resting on the cage, holding him. They're holding over under. You're getting the ref to having to tell you to work, work, work. There won't be that moment with me. I'm going to be the one with the foot on the gas. I'm going to be the one pushing him on the fence, taking him down, letting him back up, taking him down, letting him back up. And if you never felt that before, you're going to be drowning. It's going to feel like there's nowhere to go. It's going to feel like you're in quicksand. And the same way Leon felt it and he broke, it's going to be the same thing with Shavkat.
So obviously, I know you wanted to be fighting tonight, but you had such a severe infection that, I mean, you had a PICC line, and there was some things that were chaotic at the moment that you were having to grapple with. Now that that's somewhat behind you, you're just able to return to training. Do you have a timeline of like when you would like to get back to competition?
For me, I just got cleared Monday, right, to start working out. So 6 weeks doing absolutely nothing. It's just not stepping on the gas right away. So I'm just trying to slow roll myself because my body's just, my mind is so used to going, go, 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 go. But now that I try to do it now, like I jogged 2 miles and I was like, bro, it feels like I got hit by a truck. I'm like, is this how normal people feel?
It is, yes.
But yeah, hopefully I take it slow. I feel my body after a couple, 2 to 3 weeks, and then I'll get a better idea of when I'll be ready to go. But for me now, it's seeing Shavkat. He said he had some injuries or something going into this fight. So we'll see when their side is ready, obviously. But for me, it's like, I just want to be healthy to the point where I could train the whole week.
Does this add extra motivation? Does it add inspiration? Or, you know, what does that performance that you saw from him tonight, the guy that you know will be the next challenger, what does that do for you as you await this next booking?
It gives me hype. Yeah, like I'm literally ready to go jogging right now because it's kind of like when you get the call from the UFC and they give you a name when you're not the champion. Like once I got the name, I got a target and I'm ready. Like, yo, let's go jog 5 miles. So now me being the champ, I know who my next opponent is going to be. And then for me now, I know it's just watching this right now. So I'm like, I got the idea. I know who it is. Let's go. But we don't have a date. We don't have nothing yet. So my mind is, all right, let's just get healthy. Let's get back to normal. Let's get back to training. Even Habib and the guys are doing their camp in Vegas. And he's like, oh, come and train with us. Yeah. I was like, Okay, let me get at least 9 months to train or warm up before I can start training with you guys. Yeah. So
Slow your roll, guys.
yeah. I'm not there yet, Habib. Not there yet.
Well, Bilal, we are so happy to see you back healthy. We're looking forward to your return, and now we know who you will be facing. It's the original matchup we were going to see tonight, just delayed a little bit, but we look forward to it nonetheless. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Chris.